So, Obama and the liberals believe in being our brother's keeper. I don't think that means what you think it means, because your idea of keeping your brother means keeping him away from prosperity. And I'm talking about liberal policies in general. I ain't even talking about how Obama demonstrates how well he's his own brother's keeper. Don't get me wrong, Obama's not obliged to be his brother's keeper. But don't be talking that noise with us when you got a brother that was living in a shack.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
By the way, liberals, you know that Cain asked if he was his brother's keeper after he killed Abel, right? And that's exactly what will happen to your brother's keeper when you try to sell this idea of being your brother's keeper. People are never satisfied, and they will always demand more. And politicians will use the proletariat to grow the state to take more. Yet the more they take, the less the people are satisfied, until a bloody revolution follows. Because the state can't just institute being your brother's keeper without being your brother's taker. And what the state will take will be more than wealth. They will be taking freedom along with it, and ultimately lives. Like I said, I think it's kind of ironic that liberals somehow get religion when it comes to being our brother's keeper, when Cain made that statement after he killed his brother. But let's listen to some stuff from Obama.
My message, part of our message in this initiative is no excuses.
No excuses? So then what's your excuse for excusing yourself by blaming Bush all the time?
Government and private sector and philanthropy and all the faith communities, we all have a responsibility to help provide you the tools you need.
No, it's your responsibility to stay the hell out of our way and keep your hands out of the people's pocket so we can more effectively help each other. What you're talking about isn't about being our brother's keeper. What you're talking about is being our brother's taker. And a brother can't keep anything because you liberals are always trying to justify taking more.
It may be hard, but you will have to reject the cynicism.
Hell yeah, it's hard, because you liberals make it hard. It's hard because of taxes and fees. It's hard to make the time for it because businesses are working to make up for those taxes and fees and fuel costs, etc., that you liberals make so hard to afford. It's hard because you liberals are so hell-bent on making everybody a victim and that everybody is owed something. And this has made too many Americans so litigious that businesses are afraid to devote their time. People will sue you at the drop of a hat because they just want to get someone else's money. And after you vilify the greedy businessman and make business people out to be lower than lawyers, you want business people to go give their time and money to people. Business people would like to mentor and help financially. Oh, but wait a minute, the evil businessman touched my kid or sexually harassed some woman or said something racist or tried to tell me about Jesus or said something homophobic or so on. And before you know it, the business is being torn apart by the liberal media. But Obama wants businesses to be their brother's keeper when it's him and the government that just needs to keep out of the way.
Nothing will be given to you.
Nothing will be given to you? Wait, what? Said the person who believes wealth should be shared. That statement should have said nothing will be given to you that wasn't forced away from someone else.
Everybody has to work hard.
Everybody has to work hard? Yeah, you had to stop and think about that for a second, didn't you? Because sharing the wealth is totally different than sharing the load. Sharing the wealth means some are going to work hard while many others who could share the load will be the load. And man, it would be so nice if we could stop with insisting that people of color are helpless victims. I'm Alfonso Rich with Zonation, and government has nothing to do with folks being their brother's keeper, except to keep them safe from enemies both foreign and domestic. And the government is the domestic enemy when it tries to justify being more than that. I don't think that means